Boleh nampak tak yang
Okey, okey. Okey, boleh. Saya boleh nampak.
Right.
Yep, you can see it.
Assalamualaikum doktor.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi. Oh,
Saya Nizam.
Cik
Sorry,
Nizam.
tadi mikrofon ada problem tukar PC.
Oh ya ke? Okey.
Okey doktor, saya pas host pada doktor. Let's say kalau katakan ada presenter yang tak boleh nak nak present, nak keluarkan tu, kita bagi dia host. Macam tadi Dr. Zaidah ni saya bagi dia presenter and then dia boleh keluarkan dia punya ni lah. Nanti saya pas Dr. Zaidah sebagai host.
Cik Nizam, satu lagi nak tanya pasal attendance ni macam mana
Attendance sepatutnya ada, nanti kita akan bagi dalam chat lah.
Nanti Cik Nizam akan masukkan dalam chat tu.
Ya, dalam sekejap lagi nanti saya bagi.
Okey. Pada pertengahan ke, pada mula, pada pengakhiran session ke macam mana?
Saya tak pasti, saya bagi je.
Sebab saya nak bagi tahu partisipan juga, sebab partisipan pun dia orang ada kerja lain, kadang-kadang dia orang masuk sekejap free, bila ni dia orang keluar dan dia orang tak sempat. So saya cadangkan pada mula dengan pada akhir lah.
Mula dan akhir okey.
Mula dan akhir. Terima kasih Cik Nizam
Okay. Saya dah pass host tu.
Okey. Okey, terima kasih. Okay, Zaidah, kita ada dua orang. Mungkin tunggu lagi ke macam mana Zaidah? Zaidah, 9 minit. Ya?
Saya tak kisah je, nak mula boleh je.
Dua orang je yang ada kat sini ni. Kan? Boleh tengok kan? Dua orang. Kita tunggu sekejap boleh? Zaidah, sebab next session
10 lebih.
Pukul 10 lebih kan? Ke ada kena rush in?
Not really lah, saya sebenarnya bagi talk ni untuk dalam setengah jam je. I don't know why dia punya duration terlama sangat.
Oh ya yeah. Okay. And then we'll wait another 5 minutes boleh? 5 ke? 5 minutes? 10?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Meanwhile kita dengar music dulu ke ya?
Boleh.
Sometimes you get carried away,
Zaidah.
Yep.
Siap boleh kita mula 9.10 kita mula tak? 9.10
Okay.
boleh
Okay.
kita ada empat attendees so far nanti diorang masuk.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. InsyaAllah kita mulakan majlis kita dengan Al-Fatihah. Untuk yang Islam dan yang bukan Islam, perhaps kita fokus kita. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Semoga diberkati sepanjang masa. Selamat datang rakan-rakan semua. Semoga bermanfaat majlis hendaknya. Terima kasih Dr. Zaidah sebagai ucap hari ini. Dia akan berkongsi berkenaan dengan penggunaan Flipgrid for video discussions and assignment untuk our student. Moga-moga kita dapat mengambil apa-apa yang sesuai untuk kita implementkan terhadap kita punya pengajaran berdasarkan pengalaman Dr. Zaidah sendiri. Okay, Dr. Zaidah, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you Dr. Rozaldin. Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi semua. Ni nak cakap BI ke BI?
It's up to you. Both can. Boleh guna bahasa Inggeris, boleh guna bahasa Melayu as long as kita faham lah.
Okay, alright. So, since slide pun dalam BI, so I'll just continue in English. So, I basically would just like to share my experience using Flipgrid for video discussion and assignment today. So, I'm sure a lot of you would have other kinds of tools, okay, your preference and whatnot, but this is what I've discovered during MCO. Alright, so what is Flipgrid? So Flipgrid, this is basically from the website itself. This is actually my own Flipgrid. It's actually a site whereby you can, well, compile videos, okay, and basically respond to a video. I came across Flipgrid, I think at the beginning of April, because one of my friends who was in Paris, we were studying together in UK. So he basically was doing a volunteering work for his nephew's school. So he asked me to more or less kind of like respond to a video that his nephew has made as a global interaction. So using Flipgrid, and I was impressed by Flipgrid. So I basically checked this out and I thought, why not just use this for my video assignment? And it proved to be quite useful, and feedback from students are also good, okay, using this Flipgrid. Okay, so first and foremost, the Flipgrid is basically what you can do, okay, is that you can just simple registration. You do not need some fancy account, Facebook or whatever, okay, you can just register with your Google or Microsoft account. And of course, okay, the best thing is that you don't have to worry, it's free. So now we are looking for everything which is free. So of course, okay, this website so far is free. I've been using it up until now for about, I think, almost 6 months now, more than 6 months. And so far, there are no hidden pancakes that you need to pay for an upgrade and whatnot. So far, I haven't come across it. So once you have registered, then you can start building your own topic or groups. Right. Kenapa macam saya punya start okay.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Alright, so basically, again, this is from my own Flipgrid. Okay, so over here, as you can see, the smiley with the specs, okay, basically information on your account. So on the top here, once you are registered, okay, you can have all these different kinds of subgroup. So for this discussion, this is whereby you add the groups or the topics. For the discovery, it's basically for you to discover some other Flipgrids, okay, within the Flipgrid website. For the activities, they monitor your activities, okay, your own Flipgrid activities. For the mixtapes, if you want to mix some of the videos that you have made from your own Flipgrid. For the shorts, it's basically, I actually couldn't remember what the shorts are because I've never used it. For the grid polls, okay, it's basically for you to interact, okay, with anyone from within the Flipgrid communities. So the ones that we are using the most is actually on the discussion because it's where you can create groups and topics. So I've used this, okay, during MCO for one of my course, okay, which is SMBT 3213, which is on molecular biotechnology. So, well, from all of my courses, okay, whether undergrads or postgrad, usually I ask them to make video assignment. And the problem with video assignment is that the size of the video is big, especially if you have long videos. For you to upload in YouTube, probably you need to have good internet connection and whatnot. So students will have problems with that. Even if you were to upload it in e-learning, it will take some time. Sometimes you may have access problem to it. Even if I ask them to email it to me, well, sometimes even I couldn't get a good. I mean the video when it is being downloaded, so some parts of it is missing and whatnot. So, but with Flipgrid, okay, we basically don't have any kinds of those problems because everything is actually uploaded here. So first and foremost, okay, you can just create your own group. Okay, so this is what I did. I actually have few groups, okay, but I've actually just deleted them, okay, for this so that you can just view on the assignments only. All right. So how to get started? So like I said, okay, it would be advisable to create a group because you may have different courses, different groups, okay, even if you're not using it for your class. And you can make it either private or public, so it's up to you. If you make it private, that means that other people, even from Flipgrid community, could not access to it or could not find it, okay, if they want to search for it. Okay, if you make it public, then everyone, okay, can search for it, even from Google. And then you can add topics in your group. And you can also, the best thing is that you can control the length or duration, okay, of the video that people basically respond to. So the duration is from 15 seconds up until the maximum is 10 minutes. And you can also add media to engage your students. So these are the media that Flipgrid allows. Okay, so apart from recording using their own website, they also allow you to upload a video. So that means that you can make your own video and then upload it later on. And students basically, when they make this assignment, sometimes they make their own video, they upload it. And so far they said no problems, everything is smooth. These are some other tools, okay, that students can use as well. So to create a group, basically, okay, if you were to look at this, okay, you can just click on this, create the groups, okay, so you can create a group, so you can make it private or public, so it's up to you. You have to have a group name, okay, only 45 characters. You can have your own join code, okay, usually it will be by default, but you can change it, so I basically just change it. And okay, this is if you want to add students, okay, either using email or student name. So that means that when student wants to respond, they have to use their email or username. So usually I encourage students to use their email. So once you have formed the group such as this, okay, so you can just add or start adding your topics. So now, okay, over here, okay, this is also some of the buttons, okay, that you can see up here. So you have actions, share, and active. So if you will click on the action button, so it will drop down, okay, so you can edit the group. You can change anything that you want, okay, that is allowable. You can add co-pilots, okay, co-pilots means that not that you add a pilot, okay, to be your co, okay, it's just a term, okay, whereby you can have probably another person teaching the same subject, okay, to also assess it and also control this.
I did not notice you have a sense of humor.
So when I was exploring this, I was like, okay, what do they mean by co-pilot? Then only I understand. All right, so you can also duplicate the group just in case you are too lazy, then you can just change everything. Okay, you can have group notifications to your students, team integration from Microsoft only, and also you can export the data or delete the group if you don't want to use it later on. And basically, okay, if you were to share, okay, this the next one, the one in the middle, if you were to share, okay, you can just basically have this copy this, okay, to any one of your websites, okay, that you want to share, Twitter or Instagram or Facebook and whatnot. Okay, so the last one, okay, the button here is actually, okay, for you to basically make sure that the groups or the topics remain active or hidden. If you click on the hidden, then usually people couldn't find it, okay, even your students. So if you were to make it active, then everyone could access it. All right, so for this, basically, okay, this is what, okay, I put, okay, for the topics. Okay, so the topics you can put as much as you want. There is no restriction so far that I found. And usually for every group that you make, okay, they would have a say hello on Flipgrid. So you can just delete it if you want to. Okay, I actually just put it there. All right. Oh, one that I forgot. Okay, so over here, okay, you can have topics, okay, which is over here, and the students. You can click on the students and you can see your students, okay, which actually have a response or uploaded videos, okay, to the assignment and so forth. All right, so how do you create a topic? Of course, you click on the topic button, okay, so this will pop up. Okay, so this is actually a continuation here to here and here because it's too big, so I have to make it in succession. So you can add your topic, you can basically have your instructions there if you want to. And this is where, okay, you can restrict the recording time. I will show you in another slide, okay, to show you what are the variations that you can choose from, okay, the time. And of course, this is similar to video moderation and also the media. And of course, okay, access control. Okay, you can just basically modify this as you wish. So the next one is how to make a video. So like I said, okay, this website Flipgrid is solely on a video interaction. So they basically have facilities to record the video on the spot. So that means that you have to be, well, make up, okay, pretty and whatnot. Okay, be prepared. I mean, prepare yourself, okay, for the recording. Okay, and then you can select the record button, okay, and then start or pause the camera. So the good thing when you use the record on this record button on this website, okay, is that, okay, you can later on review the video, you can trim, you can rearrange, or you can add more video clips. You can actually attach it together. They come with kind of like a software in there. So it's not actually that complicated. It's quite easy to use it. My students said it's actually very easy as compared to when they were to edit it themselves. And you can also take a selfie just to show people, okay, who you are when you respond it. Then you can submit your video. Or again, like some of my students, like if they make their own pre-record video or they make their videos using some other applications, they can always, okay, upload it later on in the website. Okay, so this is an example of what I did, okay, for last semester. So basically, as you can see, I started this in April. So after I've used it, I quickly just register and set it up. So for the assignment, basically, well, because I'm MCO, usually for the video assignment, I basically make the students vote which is the best video in the class, but because we couldn't have physical class, so that's why, okay, I basically put everything over here so everyone can have a look. They can make their own voting because everything is done online. So for each and every one of the topics, so usually I have it, a set of instructions, okay, on how they can submit and whatnot. So if this is for the submission, okay, so they have to do 4 tasks. Okay? So for one of the tasks, okay, over here for task 2.2, so they basically, if they want to submit, okay, the task, okay, they just click on this action button, okay, the drop down, okay, wherever they can just record response, okay. When they click on the record response, doesn't mean that they can only just record, okay, but okay, over there, okay, they can also upload the video. There is a choice over there, but it's just, okay, record a response, okay, and then you can either record or you can upload your own video. So for you to make sure that students understand, okay, what they need to basically do, okay, so in the topics, okay, you can probably have a set of instructions, okay, for them. So this is what, okay, I instruct them. The video has to be creative, unique, and also informative. And this is where I control the recording time, because usually I'm too lazy to see videos which are longer than 3 minutes. All right. So these are the options that you have, okay, from minimum 15 seconds up until 10 minutes. Okay, so there are no 4 minutes, so 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and so forth. These are your only options. So I think this is quite reasonable because usually for more than 10 minutes, even for YouTube, okay, there is a bit of a problem unless you have a very good account, okay, with them. Now, so once students have submitted, okay, so their responses is basically down here, okay, in the submission. So you can just, okay, click on this, okay, and view the video, okay. So apart from that, okay, if you were to click on the action button, you can actually see, okay, some or similar kind of tools over there, okay, for you to do. So over here, you can see mixtapes. So I've basically more or less highlighted a bit on mixtapes earlier on in one of the function at the top of the Flipgrid. So the function of mixtapes, okay, is that if you have lots of groups or you have different topics and you want to mix a few tapes together, kind of like when you compile, macam masa kita zaman 80-an, 90-an dulu masa kita compile CD kan, letak banyak-banyak lagu, so it's actually kind of like that, okay, mixtape. So again, by clicking on the add mixtapes, okay, and make your own mixing, okay, from different topics or different groups. Okay, so this is what, again, I've done, okay, for the mixtapes. Now, I think probably this is going to be towards the end, okay, so the advantages, okay, of using Flipgrid. So I found that it's actually easy to use, and feedback from students are basically encouraging. Okay, all of them give 5 stars. Okay, they say that this is actually the easiest website to use, okay, to upload video, and they actually don't have any hanging or whatever, even slow connection. It's a fast video making and also upload. Accessible everywhere as long as, of course, there is internet, okay, plus maybe good connection. But one of my students say that his internet is actually not that good, but he doesn't have any problem uploading it. So the good thing is that everyone else, okay, in the group or those who have linked to the group or the topic, okay, could view the video. And video from different topics or groups could be mixed, okay, using the mixtape. And of course, again, if you're interested in any one of the video could be downloaded similarly as in the YouTube. I'm not sure if everyone knows that in YouTube, there is a way for you to download the video if you know how to. Okay, but over here it's actually very easy. You can just click on the action button, you can just download the video. There is no hanky-panky about it, and they allow for it to be downloaded. Okay? So basically, that is my topic on the Flipgrid. Hopefully, it is applicable and hopefully could be useful, okay, to some of you. It is to me anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Zaidah, for the very informative session. I think now we open to the Q&A sessions to the participants, the attendees. Right, for the attendees, you can type your questions or you can ask the question directly. Yes. Okay, Dr. Paulina nak tanya.
Apa dia? Apa dia?
Dr. Zaidah boleh, Dr. Zaidah host kan sekarang?
Host.
Ada, ada tak nampak Dr. Paulina?
Saya nampak dekat dalam chat lah.
Tekan dekat chat tu.
Tu saya nampak cikgu tanya. So Dr. Farina nak tanya. Bukan macam mereka boleh, partisipan boleh tanya directly.
Yes, they can ask you directly, but you need to allow them, the speaker, let me check. Yeah, participant.
Okey, dengar tak?
Dengar.
Okey, Assalamualaikum. Saya tak ada banyak sangat nak tanya, cuma saya nak tanya, susah tak first nak buat preparation ni benda ni?
Preparation tak susah sebab macam akak dah pernah buat benda ni, dah lama dah 5 tahun buat benda ni. So the template is there, it's just putting everything in there and getting used to different functions, where to find what to do in the Flipgrid itself.
Okey, student ada komplain tak banyak sangat kerja nak buat benda ni?
Tak ada, so far, okay, dah lebih 10 tahun kat sini kan, so dah banyak buat assignment, sama ada presentation ke, buat kind of like pameran ke, ataupun buat poster ke and whatnot. So they actually enjoy making videos. So that's for semua buat video. So they said that okay, even though they have to make 2 videos for this and the other 2 are basically just presentation, so they said making video is the easiest among the other tasks, sebab diorang boleh buat dalam masa tak sampai 1 hari pun, because they are very good in computer kan, unlike us.
Yes. Okay. Kalau sebab fikir juga nak try kan. Okay, terima kasih Dr. Zaidah.
Sama-sama.
Ada soalan lain daripada participant? Kalau saya ada satu soalan, Dr. Zaidah, tadi Dr. Zaidah mentioning about low data kan, when compared to e-learning dengan YouTube. How is it like that? Because we know that in YouTube requires lots of data because it is a video. How come this Flipgrid boleh kurangkan the usage of data, so it's easy for the students to upload their videos and also easy for us to download the video?
I actually do not know what algorithm they use because I'm not a computer person.
Yeah.
Okay, when I try to download some of the videos, one of the videos, because there are 11 groups, okay, among the 11, one of the video is actually almost 1 gig in size. So, and I asked the group, okay, do you have any problems? They say no. They say that it was uploaded within 2 minutes. So, and I do not know what Flipgrid has done.
But it's still 1 gig. I mean, it will require 1 gig of data from the students. No. Okay.
So I'm not sure how they do it. Okay, but it basically doesn't really affect the students' data that much, according to them.
Then it would be good. Maybe this is an alternative for them YouTube channel because we know they do swallow amounts of data for the YouTube channel.
Yes, like me, when I thought like it's take about 1 year, so yeah.
Right, with a simple question, Dr. Shafinas. Dr. Shafinas has a question, so let's listen to. Okay, go on, Dr. Shafinas.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thanks Dr. Zaidah for the presentation. As for me being someone still pretty new to this technology, kan orang lama kan. But I mean I'm still trying. So anyway about this Flipgrid tu kata you share videos and all that when they submit kan di situ kan. Dekat Flipgrid tu. Cuma I was wondering, I mean because kita battling between the use of e-learning and apa tu Flipgrid for example. So macam mana kita nak make sure macam kita punya e-learning punya usage tu because you know is sustain lah kalau macam kita guna app yang lain ni and then kita submit kat situ pula tapi kita tak guna pula e-learning. So maknanya we lose the apa tu dia punya yelah kan frequency of the usage of e-learning. Unless ada cara ke dia boleh count ke dia boleh link ke macam mana, tak pasti.
Because the thing is most of the time I put the link in e-learning. That's the only link e-learning to the Flipgrid because students have to go to e-learning to click on the link. Unless then later on when they have saved then they tak boleh, mungkin dia orang tak perlu pergi balik pada e-learning lah. But usually I link it to e-learning, everything to access using e-learning. Password pun kalau ada password masuk dalam e-learning dulu.
Okay, so maknanya link tu dekat e-learning but still the uploading will be done on the Flipgrid lah. Betul?
Yes, betul.
So maknanya anything is through there lah. I mean it would be nice jugalah nak gunakan sebab as you say it saves dia punya space tu kan. Cuma tu lah that part tu yang antara kita nak use that and then making full use of e-learning lah, getting the appropriate recognition for students having uploading their videos kat situ jugalah. So tu je lah, just wondering.
Maksud saya connect everything to e-learning dulu sebab macam nak even kalau guna Padlet pun saya bagi dekat dalam e-learning dulu for them then only baru dia boleh masuk ke dalam Padlet punya.
Betul lah, kalau nak buat suruh dia upload on both e-learning ni kan ngamuk pula kan budak-budak kan kalau kita suruh dia buat dua-dua.
Tak benarkan dia pada 100% even so memang susah.
No, I mean they all upload dekat yang Flipgrid and then dekat e-learning pun so dia upload kan. Just for the sake of it, you know. Unless e-learning becomes a little bit more friendly lah in terms of the usage kan and space. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, thank you Dr. Syafinas.
Assalamualaikum Kak Zaidah.
Waalaikumsalam.
Helmi ni.
Hai.
Soalan saya yang pertama, student perlu register tak untuk masuk Flipgrid ni?
Okey, kalau untuk view dan juga untuk record response tak perlu sebabnya macam masa akak mula-mula guna bila kawan akak invite tu akak tak perlu register pun. Akak just record my response and that's it.
So student memang tak perlu register lah, so memang senang lah.
Yes,
Okey, soalan yang kedua tadi berkenaan dengan apa yang Dr. Syafinas tanya kan, link dengan e-learning kan. Maybe suggestion saya lah kalau macam kita nak bagi lagi user friendly e-learning tu, apa yang saya buat dengan Padlet, saya embedkan dalam e-learning. So kalau student nak view terus tapi dia akan jadi berat lah e-learning tu.
Akak buat macam itu juga dulu tapi memang betul lah dia akan berat dan student tu macam ada problem especially kalau macam luar kawasan dan internet connection low kan, memang susah.
Okay. So maybe tak sesuai lah kalau kita nak embedkan Flipgrid ni dalam e-learning, betul tak?
Akak embed tapi some students yang data tak berapa okey dia orang cakap dia orang tak boleh access. So akak ada keluarkan tak embed lah.
Okay, alright. Okay. Itu saja. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih Dr. Helmi. Dia ada satu soalan daripada Dr. Zalina kat sini. She's asking, is it good to register Flipgrid as educator for updates and link to e-learning?
Okay, Dr. Huza, I think it will be better for you to register. So usually I register as an educator or admin as they call it. And what I did is that like Dr. Helmi suggested, I initially embed into e-learning, but students are complaining because those especially with low internet connection or a low access, and they said that they couldn't open it up. They even couldn't go to the link. So when I take it out from the embed and just give them the link, then they can access it. So my suggestion is basically better for them to link unless e-learning could improve the embedding something.
Okay. Very wise. Mahu buat sampai 2 kali. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Kalau we allow one more if there is any.
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Semua orang dah tanya soalan, ada 5 attendee.
Bagus.
Okay. Kalau tak ada, kita tangguhkan session kita. Terima kasih Dr. Zaidah berkenaan dengan sharing with us how to use the Flipgrid. It's not only can be used for making video, but it's also very good in terms of to have the response to the video itself kan. Kadang macam YouTube kat bawah komen panjang-panjang macam tu kan.
True.
Yeah, which is okay. I think maybe we can try to use it later on for our next session lah. InsyaAllah next semester kita try Flipgrid.
Yeah, you can
Terima
give
kasih.
it it's fun to use.
Okay, terima kasih Dr. Zaidah dan terima kasih kepada semua partisipan dan attendees. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.